Hi, BrenTech here, where tech is made simple. So late yesterday in my region, Microsoft has announced a new expressive avatar interface for Copilot that will appear when you talk to a Copilot, which is called Mico. And Mico is short for Microsoft Copilot, so Microsoft Copilot. And according to Microsoft, is expressive, customizable, and reacts to voice conversations through animations and color changes. And this is what it looks like during that process. Now, Microsoft has this officially to say, and I'm quoting, "The new Mico character, its name and nod to Microsoft Copilot, is expressive, customizable, and warm. This optional visual presence listens, reacts, and even changes colors to reflect your interactions, making your voice conversations feel more natural. Mico shows support through animation and expressions, creating a friendly and engaging experience," quote unquote. And Microsoft also says that if you remember Clippy back in the day, Microsoft says, and I'm quoting, "Clippy walked so that we could run," quote unquote. And Microsoft says that if Copilot voice mode is on, Mico is turned on by default, but you can turn it off, thankfully, if you don't like it. And since Mico is basically Copilot, it uses the memory feature of the AI while interacting with you. And it's also getting a learn live mode to explain things to the user instead of just giving answers. So good to see that we'll be able to turn this off when this does become available globally. Now, I mentioned Clippy, and my reason for mentioning Clippy is because Clippy is actually hidden within Mico. Now, a bit of a history regarding Clippy, first of all. So if I just head to my chat history so I can bring up an image of Clippy in case you don't know what I'm talking about. There we go. Clippy is Microsoft's original assistant before Copilot and before Cortana. So this is the OG, which was first introduced in Microsoft Office 97 back in the day as a way to teach users how to use Microsoft Word. And I remember using Clippy back then in Office 97. So getting back to Clippy, which is found within Mico, apparently, if you tap on Mico a number of times, it will eventually turn into Clippy. Now, I can't do that because it hasn't rolled out in my region yet, but just put it out there if you are in a region that has received Mico to date. And something else is if you type /Clippy into Copilot's prompt, it activates a hidden mode that brings back Clippy, which is an overlay to Mico. Now, I tried that and I didn't have any luck. It just kind of said it's going to respond in a form and a way that Clippy would have. But try that out. Maybe you have better luck than me. Maybe you are in a region where this is available. Now, apparently Clippy doesn't change Copilot's functionality, but it will add a more nostalgic visual and tone. So it will sound and look like Clippy. And the reason I'm not seeing it is because currently it's only available in select builds on Windows 11 and Microsoft 365 Copilot, which I don't have. So not all users like me may see it, and it's considered more of an Easter egg than a formal feature. So you've got to jump through a couple of hoops to get Clippy activated, but nonetheless, just putting it out there in case you have better luck than me or are in a region running Microsoft 365 Copilot and it has been activated. So there we go. Mico was announced yesterday on the 23rd of October, according to Microsoft. And obviously, if I get any more news, I'll let you guys know. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.